In the last couple of years, we've introduced our SeaTech versions. You'll note these are the same volume. This guy here has a chunk of foam on the interior to give the whole thing flotation so that the bag floats when the rope is all paid out. Because the rope, of course, has inherent flotation, being designed for use on the water. On this, the SeaTech regulation throw bag, which is also 55 feet, still has the same attachment. What we have here is, down the back, we have flotation that's laid on the inside. Now this one, just like all the rest of them, hold on to it, open it up, throw it overhand, throw it underhand, sidearm, whatever it is. The important part is that you throw it. Nice aerodynamic shape. Throws to length very easily. It'll track nicely in wind.
A couple of the features that I like about this bag is a slightly larger opening. It's a little easier to stuff. So from a function point of view, this is a little easier to manage. And a lot of folks end up using the buckle to clip into the other boat. So you've gone to great length to actually bar tack these in. So the actual stitching is actually quite strong.
Yes, you'll note that it's sewn on there once to tack it on to start, and then we bar tack it again.
Yeah. So
just because when you've thrown it to somebody, we want to make every effort we can that the person can hold on to it, because when they do need to get their throw bag, they need to get their throw bag, and we don't want to have it in there so it just pulls off easily. Now, we're not recommending that you grab these sorts of things as part of your rescue, but any attempt, if it's a last ditch, you want to have every straw working in your favor. So before we get too far, I want to point out two things. 55 feet in the SeaTech regulation throw bag. If you look over a little further here, these look very similar. Now, what I'm going to point out is they both have the nice reflective tape. This guy's a little bit more of a workhorse. This one is got more rope in it at 70 feet, just like a couple of our others, longer length, not just the minimum. But it's also made with our pack cloth because it's designed to be used more often and in burlier situations. We want everything to last. It's all designed to be handed down to your grandchildren is the idea. But making it a little bit bigger, we have to be able to differentiate them a little. So this one is all pack cloth, just like our wedge family. And these ones are 600 denier polyester.
And the longer length is popular with whitewater kayakers and some folks, I think, who are touring on the open ocean. For example, I know in Southern California and on the East Coast, they like a slightly longer tow line. So while the Coast Guard might say 55 is great, in those situations, some of those folks might go for the longer line. Same rope, same strength, just more footage and a slightly more robust bag.
Yeah, and you bring up a point. Different communities seem to have evolved different standards unto themselves. And we've also broached the subject of government regulation. Government regulation is one thing. Of course, we always recommend that you're in compliance. But we also recommend that you get to know the community, get to know the locals. You know, it's always good to have the local information. Get to know who's using what. Get proper instruction. Practice. Get good instruction, I'll say it again, get good instruction and find out the hows and the whys for what people are doing. I know in working with other sea kayakers on the East Coast, they seem to like a little bit shorter rope on a sea kayak tow than the West Coast, bigger swells in the big Pacific Ocean than the East Coast, so just something to consider.